Hi guys, it's Summers here and welcome along to episode 28 of the Solihull Moors Career Mode series here on FIFA 20. Although, to be fair, you might want to call it 27.5, seeing as basically last time around we were supposed to do the whole of August. But with this extra fixture that's been lobbed in, here we play against Salford in the first game of this episode in the Carabao Cup. That is because we've defeated Forest Green in episode 27. So we've got 3 games in this episode. We've got Salford, as I've just mentioned. We've got Port Vale at home, which will be a simulated game. And then we've got another cup game, the Leasing.com Trophy, away to Bolton. Right then, here we go. The first game of this episode against Salford City here in the second round of the Carabao Cup. That's a poor pass. Allen off to Patterson. Gone again. And Allen has seen that run from Nystrom. Gets in behind, but the keeper is able to save that one and push it round the post. Looking to shape something into the box. Instead he goes to Maynard. Over the head there, which was fortunate. Berglund now giving the ball away to Zuma. And then getting back possession. Peterson with a great ball through to Lance. Off to Nystrom. Eriksson's gone. Eriksson. No matter how wrong I get their names, that is a great finish. We haven't even got an Eriksson. Where did that come from? Fredriksson with a great goal there to put us 1-0 ahead in the Carabao Cup. Can we be going in search of a cup run so early on into our season? That is a good finish by Eriksson. Ball into the box that Pearson's able to block that first shot by Rooney, but the second one gets past Kelly with far too much ease. Salford City back in this tie. Good shot, ball through, and great bit of defending by Pearson. So unlucky that Rooney had the ball drop straight back to him, and Kelly should have done so much better there at his near post. 1-1 to Fredriksson. Nystrom bundled away, but manages to retain possession. Peterson, edge of the box, has managed to dance his way through, goes to pull the trigger, and the defender just about gets a toe in before he can launch a bomb at the goalkeeper. One more, he says. Oh, Fredriksson tries a little dink ball that the keeper hadn't committed to. Had a cheeky little look up, saw where the keeper was, thought he'd go for the far post but couldn't get enough on it, and the Salford man pushes it over. Into the box. Nystrom there, right on the stroke of half time to get us back into the lead of this game. Nystrom strikes again. That is going to demoralise the Salford team as they go into the half-time break. Ball just drops to Bjorn on the edge of the 6-yard box, and the defenders can do nothing about it as he swivels and turns that in to the bottom corner. 2-1. Bost. Great work by Berglund. One more. I think he's offside. Pearson will take the shot anyway. He does convert the opportunity, but he did drift off into an offside position. Couldn't get that ball away quick enough. That's Allen trying to keep the Salford man at bay here. Does get the ball into the box though. Defended well, and Patterson clears it. Well done, Pearson. Holds the man up. Oh, that's even better by Dare O'Connor. Nice interchange that set Pearson away down the line here. Lance. Come on, son. Got to do better with those opportunities. I know it coming quick, but come on. Blows it into the stands. The ball up over the top here. Searching out Gaffney now. Laid the ball into the box. There's a man at the back post and came to the front post, and Kelly was able to divert that round the post. Good effort there by Salford as they try to get back on level terms. Well done by Volpini to cut that out. Shot back heel into Dare O'Connor, who lifts that up over the top towards Lance Allen. Alic into Patterson. One more over the back for Bergland. Drive it in there, son. Little dink up. Oh, and Pearson just gets there, but the keeper is able to block his attempt. One last attack from Salford perhaps, but they're not going to reach that ball, and surely the referee is going to blow for full time. And Solihull here on the road have managed to beat Salford City to go into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Great result, lads. Okay, so just a bit of transfer news here ahead of the game against Port Vale. Ethan Morgan has left the club for £125,000, of which £80,000 of that will go into our transfer budget. Okay, so this second game of the episode is a home game at Damson Park as we face off against Port Vale, who are playing in a 4-1-4-1 formation. And as you can see, they've got a midfielder playing as a left back, so that may affect their performance. We have had to bring Nystrom into the fold as Rafferty is still injured, but let's see how we can get on against Port Vale here today. So there we have it, a big victory for us there as Andrews not only gets himself an injury, but also picks up 2 goals, whilst Alic out on the other wing picks up 1 for his troubles. And we beat Port Vale 3-1, a great result. Okay, so just ahead of the last game of the episode, we have the scout reports in, and the first one is from Johannes Magnusson, who's out in the Republic of Ireland. Now, I've already got rid of all of the lower rated players from out of this report. So Liam Kavanagh is a young goalkeeper, 6'4", left-footed, has an overall between 48 to 66 and a potential of 59 to 81. And we've also got Jason Campbell, 46 to 66 overall with a potential of 60 to 86. We're not quite sure his position at this stage, so we will monitor both of these players going into the next report. Come on. Okay, so our ex-player Joel Cook, who stayed on as a scout, has stayed in England this time around and has managed to find himself 3 players on this report. Will Kelly has an overall between 43 to 59 with a potential of 49 to 67. Sam Baker, 37 to 55 with a potential of 41 to 61. And Oscar Griffiths, 41 to 57 with a potential of 52 to 74. No real diamonds in the rough here, let's say. I will monitor these 3 a little bit further, but I'm hoping for a little bit better from Joel on his next report out. So the last scout report comes from Oliver McDonald, who's gone homebound to Scotland. And first up, he's got Patrick McCutcheon, 48 to 66 with a potential of 61 to 85 for this 14-year-old. We've then got Kirk Mitchell, 55 to 75 with a potential of 65 to 89. Patrick Hamilton is a 14-year-old with 46 to 64 and a potential of 67 to 93. Then we've got Aidan Anderson, 44 to 64 with a potential of between 57 and 83. Ewan Peterson, 40 to 54 with a potential of 70 to 98. Patrick Gray, 53 to 73 with a potential of 62 to 86. And then the star man in this report, Alistair McCutcheon, 58 to 80. That is the highest potential, highest overall that we've had so far, with a potential between 89 and 99. So boy, this guy could be something pretty special. Take a look at the evaluation at the box. I think that goes to prove where his statistics might lie in the opening phases of even promoting him into the youth academy. So we're going to bring Alistair straight in and let's take a look at where he is. The rest of the players we will monitor for next month, and hopefully we will be able to bring some more of these guys through the academy in the coming months. Okay, so we've added Alistair McCutcheon to some of the already amazing talent that we're brewing here in the Youth Academy at Solihull Moors. And as you can see, he has spawned with an overall rating of 62 and has that potential of 89 to 99. This guy is going to be a special player. He's defensive minded, currently set at a right back, but as we know, that could be fluid. We could end up with a player that could play in multiple positions, and once we promote him into the squad, probably later on in this season, we'll get to see exactly what this player is made of. I'm expecting some traits as well from this guy, and I really am looking forward to seeing his progress and Umar Duhu, because both of these guys are going to be coming through the ranks anytime soon. Here we go then, the final game of this episode as we go to Bolton Wanderers here in the leasing.com trophy. Pearson off to Fredrickson, little 1-2 with Peterson. Peterson sets Lance away. Tries to go to the near post, but the keeper is able to prevent that one. Kelly comes, long range effort that wasn't too far away by Lowe. Into Peterson. He's going to send Lance Allen. Comes back over to Peterson. Off to Fredrickson, who's turned his man. Gets the shot away, and a really good strong hand round the corner there by Matthews. Nice 1-2 there between the Bolton men. Pearson is able to intercept, and we're now away with Peterson, who rolls his man and looks for that extra run by Fredrickson. Been tracked well, gets the ball off to Nystrom, tries to turn his man, but Hobbs saw what was coming and gets rid. Takes the first timer, just always rising though, that effort. That is his first opportunity of this game though. The striker who's been in such top form for us has rather receded back into the midfield role this game. Rafferty. And he's muscled off the ball by Lowe, but does get possession back. He's got it out to Peterson here. He'll hit one from distance, and my goodness, what a strike from Lucas Peterson. Out of the top drawer there with that one. That is an astounding strike. Suddenly, Peterson has come to life, and will that raise the game for the rest of the players? Nearly slides that through. Again. Fredrickson, Nystrom goes inside to the box, looks across, and he found his Swedish counterpart, but neither of them can convert the opportunity. What a chance for both of them, gone begging there. Lance Allen into Pearson, drag back, manages to find Peterson, goes one more, Cook. It's a scramble in the middle of the box as we try to find a way through and get this second goal, but nothing forthcoming as Dodo now gets down the line for Bolton. Hansen can't keep up with him. It's gone all the way through. That was a terrible ball. It's now lays it off here for Alic. He's turned his man because he was flying forward, and Alic at the near post can't convert. Rafferty, Cook, back into Raff, Cook, off to Peterson, takes another pop from distance, and he nearly caught Matthews out. A good pair of hands from the keeper though prevents that opportunity turning into something more. But the good news is we've got another result on the road here, and we stay along for another cup run, this time the leasing.com trophy. as we go into the next round. Okay, so as we're into the last moments of the transfer window, we've just 9 hours left on there now. We've got Dave Smith leaving the club for £175,000, £110,000 of which we will see into our transfer budget. Okay, so the next bit of news is that Rodri Andrews will be leaving for Cremona. £890,000 is the fee, with £575,000 of that reaching us. And next up, Alexander Linkvist has left for Cork City. £165,000 is the fee, £100,000 of which will go into the transfer budget. Okay, really bad news here as the transfer window has just closed. We've got a training injury coming on Bjorn Nystrom. Now, we all know how good Bjorn has been for us throughout last season and the start of this season. But with a broken collarbone, we're going to miss him for up to 8 weeks. That is devastating news, and we don't really have a replacement in mind with Rafferty already injured as well. So I may either have to dip into the youth academy for somebody else, bring somebody back from one of their loan spells, or even go off and try and sign a free agent. Okay guys, so there we have it, the end of episode 28 sees some bad news in terms of Bjorn Nystrom, but we did manage to do quite well here, with the Salford game going in our direction 2-1. We then faced off against Port Vale at home and beat those guys 3-1, and we continued our decent cup form in the Leasing.com trophy as we beat Bolton 1-0. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. But for now, I'm out of here.